Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Now it's a great chance! Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And he's had a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Cantona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hakimi, Adams, spots it and intercepts. Looking for the runner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's found the way through. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Colomboani, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that was very necessary. Mbappe! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Palmer, and he's picked out the run. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Well timed, excellent interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's good running with the ball. Palmer. Oh, easy pickings there. Hakimi. Ljungberg. Nakata. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! It's in!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first got... And it's half-time here. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. No, that's been intercepted. Palmer. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Nakata.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping.
And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He gets big. He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Substitutions taking place. The attendance
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That pass has been well intercepted. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that could set him on his way. Now the finish! And more! And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's really well cleared. No way through there. Now it's Messi. And that's too far for anyone. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Vardiol gets it away. Davids. Fires from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I've chosen Wesley Sneijder because of his weight of pass. Picking out teammates is one thing, but delivering with just the right pace on the ball buys that precious half a yard or extra second, which can make all the difference.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And smartly looks for the finish. And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And that is expertly dealt with. And that has been clubbed away. Messi has a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Nielsen. And he's intervened well there. And it's Luis Suarez. Stood up well to him there.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he nearly went all the way.
Batistuta really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
And it's been taken short.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Guardiola!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Gets his pass away. And it's Luis Suarez. There's the hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well, it's Batistuta. Ruben Dias. Sneijder. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chips it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, this is a great position. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping.
He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. He's found a way through. And no, he's seen through all of that. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oblak is there to clear.
The match was 71,898.
Danielson.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Swept in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too...
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
So, the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of it...
He's gone for goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
He rises! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that has been cleared. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's been flattened there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Deep cross.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And it's Bergkamp. Picked out brilliantly.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Shapes to shoot!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bergkamp. Guardiola. Bergkamp. And he's made sure that's not getting... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense, the two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Today to please drink responsibly.
So what do you take away from it all? Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's a good ball played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Batistuta. Ljungberg. That has been cut short. Cleared away. And it's Batistuta.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
That is a great kick out. He's got the shot away! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Hakimi. Guardiola.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Beckham. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Guardiola. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Alonso. Pedri. Done delicately.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Hakimi. Bergkamp. Chips it through. And he's got the beating of it. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Bergkamp with the short one. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hakimi. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neuer getting this one clear. And here's Batistuta. Very nicely done. Oh, easy pickings there. Guardiola. And he's there to retrieve it. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Guardiola gets it clear.
The attendance for this match was
Just about up to the hour now.
550.
Oh, what a ball! There's the hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing.
He's having a go! And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Batistuta. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Batistuta. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Belletti. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Ljungberg. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Real chance here. Can he put it away?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Belletti really added the width there.
He rises! And it's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Batistuta.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Substitution in progress.
And a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ljungberg. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it.